Westgate Joinery has been established since 1990 and is now regarded as one of the finest producers of quality joinery products in the United Kingdom. Their experience and creativity has afforded them an invaluable reputation within both private and commercial sectors of the construction industry. To gain a further understanding of how Westgate operates and the service it provides for its clients, we spoke to John Feast, Westgate Sales Director.
Westgate Joinery are purpose-made, bespoke joinery manufacturers specialising in manufacture of joinery to suit the client's requirements. The products we make are windows, doors, conservatories and sliding folding doors as well.
Westgate prides itself on the bespoke nature of its business. An in-house joinery detailing department with AutoCAD facilities, coupled with the technical expertise of the management team, headed by directors David Patterton and John Feast, work closely with architects, contractors and specifiers to ensure the benefits of timber are exploited to the full advantage of individual projects.
The customer's opportunity of using various materials, so you can use accoya, oak or various hardwoods. We always make sure that all our materials comes from a fully sustainable source and we buy it or purchase from a reputable importer.
Having researched Westgate as a provider, my wife and I decided, first of all, we'd actually go and have a look at the facility and the factory. And so it was a very simple thing to ring the sales director up and invite ourselves down and impose on his hospitality to actually go and have a look around their magnificent facility down in Sussex.
We always encourage prospective clients to pay a visit to our factory. They can then have a good look around at what we do, meet individual people if they want, and we encourage them to discuss any of their problems, what they can perceive, or any particular their needs with any of the tradesmen that are working in the factory. And normally that gives the prospective client confidence to work with Westgate Joinery.
The customer should always be assured that care, commitment, creativity and master craftsmanship will be incorporated throughout every stage of the project.
Over recent years, the company has invested considerable amounts of money in new machinery, which has aided the throughput of the materials through the mill part of the operation. After that, it progresses to the assembly side, where all the joinery is assembled and finished by master craftsmen. Most of them have been time served and served their apprenticeship with us.
Westgate will always be on hand to offer guidance and advice throughout all stages of planning, design, construction and installation, ensuring the final product is exactly what the customer requires.
The main advantage if you're dealing with a director is that he's got ultimate responsibility to your particular project and he's always looking after your needs during the design, the production stage and installation if we're involved, and latterly after the job has been installed, if there's any problems, the client normally comes back to the director.
We spoke to some recent clients about their experience using Westgate and the support that was provided for them.
As the architect and final end user, I would say I'm very happy with the product so far, and I would be more than happy to specify them on future projects.
Westgate came back and came back and came back and tried this and tried that until finally they sorted out the problem.
I think the end client was delighted with the doors and windows. I mean, obviously they've been used to drafty, very old looking, unpleasant windows and doors, and now they've got something which really says quality, keeps you warm, keeps you dry, keeps the wind out, and I think they're delighted with the look of it.
Westgate's services have also been utilised on live television. Channel 4's recent programme, The House That Kevin Built, commissioned Westgate to supply and install Accoya windows and doors. We spoke to Duncan Baker-Brown, an architect who worked with Westgate on the programme.
Well, when we worked with Westgate on The House That Kevin Built, we had 6 days to build a prefabricated house live on TV. It was on television 6 days in a row. And that was a real hothouse environment, a really unusual environment. And we had a restricted site, restricted time. And so everything had to come on site exactly at the right time. and it all had to be pre-finished. Everything was prefabricated. So Westgate's windows turned up on site, the right size, the right colour, the right finish, and they were tip-top, and it looked amazing. And they had about, I would say, the equivalent of a morning to install 2 stories of windows and sliding doors on the house, and they did it, and it worked, and they look great.
Westgate welcomes any new project ideas its clients may have, but will always continue to produce its established joinery products to the very highest of standards, providing the very best in service.
In our industry, there are quite a few brass plate companies that all they do is they take the inquiry, they go out to the market and get prices for various items of joinery and then sell it to the clients. Whereas we don't. I mean, that's why we encourage people to visit us, because we are a one-stop shop. Everything that you see here is made here.